Yeah, put me in, coach. Yeah. Yeah, put me in, coach. Yeah, put me in, coach. Yeah, I got that scatty on the floor. Put me in, coach. Night edition, yeah, them dope. Put me in, coach. More part, yeah, this a toast. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Yeah, put me in, put me in, coach. Yeah, put me in, coach. Yeah, I got that scatty on the floor. Put me in, coach. Night edition, yeah, them dope. Put me in, coach. More part, yeah, this a toast. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Yeah, put me in.
Straight out of Texas, we got Legend Bey. Okay, Legend, what's going on,
So,
man?
not much. How are you?
How's everything going?
Good.
Hey, man, you've been lighting it up. Straight out of Texas. Tell everyone about yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. I really I just be trying to like keep God first. Keep God first. And, people say chase the bag, but like you gotta chase God because God gonna fill the bag. You know, so you can't really like chasing the bag is cool, but if you chase God, He gonna fill the bag and you're gonna be good. And then what He put in that bag is gonna be better than the bag that you chasing. You know.
Man, hey, boy, woo, you just said a lot. Hey, I hope it's a lot of young people that are going to tune in. They're going to tune into this because they need to hear that. A lot of people are chasing that NIL bag and a lot of things. I know you're getting a lot of pressure about that. How are you handling the recruiting process?
I mean, my coach at my school, Coach Mac, he making it really easy for me. I'm just going to school, doing my work, and he's just making it happen for me. And God, I pray every night, so God also making it happen for me. So it's really not hard for me, you know.
Okay, all right. So I want you to tell our viewers what school you're at and how was your sophomore season.
I'm at Mesquite Horn in Texas, and my sophomore season went really well. I mean, we went 5-5, but like we learned a lot this season, so it's a win loss kind of situation, but we still did good. Like
Okay.
we got the talent, we just need to focus more, you know.
Okay. All right. What class are you in Texas?
2026.
I mean, what class of football do you play? Are you guys in the big class, small class, football?
We're in 6.
6A?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, yeah, y'all playing big time football down there. All right. What offers do you have presently?
Um, as of right now, I have Texas Tech, University of Cincinnati, Oregon, UTSA, U of H, Oklahoma, Baylor, Grambling State, and TCU, and Arizona State.
Arizona State. I just saw that Arizona State offer. It came in December, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I know a few coaches over there, man. I'm glad to see you're getting a lot of attention from around the country. And I checked your 24/7 profile. You don't have any stars yet.
Yes, sir. I don't think we get stars until we're juniors. So,
Okay, well, look, let me tell you, you are going to open up as a 4 or 5 star kid. You
yes,
are
sir.
the number one quarterback in the state of Texas. Texas. You're the number
Yes,
one
sir.
quarterback, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. How does that feel?
Feels great. I mean, God making it happen for me. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I love it
humble.
when you say you putting God first. Hey, man. Also, I want to know this. A lot of kids, uh, they centralize, so they just want to play one sport. Are you a multi-sport athlete?
Yes, sir. I play baseball. I run track. And I was gonna play basketball, but I didn't play basketball this year because I'm trying to stay in off season so I can lead the team.
Okay. All right. So you do play baseball.
Yes, sir.
Have you gotten any college interest in baseball?
No, sir. I just started playing my freshman year.
Okay. Just all around athlete. I heard you mention track and field. Uh,
Yes, sir.
did you run last year?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you running this year?
Yes, sir. I am.
All right. What events do you run?
4x1, 4x2, open 100.
Open 100. Have you been timed in 100 yet?
Yes, sir. My freshman year, I ran a 11-1.
11-1.
Yes, sir.
You're moving for 14 years old. You'll go under 11 this year for sure. Um, I watched some of your film, and I saw you breaking away from people. But what I'm more impressed with is your arm. You can make every throw. How often do you work on your craft for little young kids that are out there they're out watching? How often do you work?
3 days a week. So you don't want to throw too much because people think like you got to throw every single day, but it's really not helping you. It's just destroying your arm. You know. So if you go like 3 times a day, you do a Monday, you do a Wednesday, and you do a Friday. You got the weekend off. You can repeat it. You got recovery days. So
Okay, so you'd go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There was a word that you just used right there. Overtraining. Okay, that's a big word. We have a lot of kids around the country that love to overtrain. Feel like they got to work out every. I'm glad you have people around you that are letting you know that you don't need to work out 7 days a week to get better.
sure.
Who's your positive influence around you right now?
My mother and my big brother.
Your mother and your big brother.
Yes, sir.
Um, so are they taking you to different camps and keeping you grounded?
Yes, sir. Keep me focused.
There you go. There you go. What camps are you scheduled to go to this spring?
I have a junior date at OU coming up. I don't know. I'm not sure when it is, but
Okay.
I don't know any about any camps. I think I have a top 100 camp coming up.
Okay. Yeah, I did see that on your page that you got invited to a top 100 camp. So my question to you is right now, um, this season, will you be the starter at Mesquite Horn?
Yes, sir. I'm working towards it.
Okay. All right. I saw you had a lot of junior football success. I saw you had a lot of that. So what do you think attributed to you getting all your exposure going into high school?
Well, my I started getting noticed in Little League. I played against a team called DFW Dogs. They was like the number 2 in the country. And then I scored 3 times on them, and everybody started looking at me then. And then as I got to middle school, I just got better and better. And I had just started playing quarterback in 7th grade. And then my big brother was teaching me, like he was telling me, like I gotta start throwing more because I was just running the ball. Because in middle school they don't really teach you to like throw the ball and read the defense and stuff. So I had to do that on my own. So when I got to high school, my coaches started helping me more, and I just became like, you know.
Okay. So when you got to high school, highly touted. A lot of people don't know this about you. I saw Snoop had followed you when you were in junior high, and he was giving you some big shout outs. How did that feel?
It felt amazing.
Yeah.
Snoop is G.
Yeah, man. Snoop got a lot of influence. A lot of influence, man. And your family is originally from Illinois.
Yes, sir.
All right. I know you're glad you're in Texas right now, because, boy, it's -5 here right now. So I know you're glad you playing in Texas. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Well, that brings me to my next question. Do you prefer playing in the South, or if a school from the North, like a Illinois or Iowa or Michigan, the new national champ came to you and offered you, would you consider those?
I mean, yes, but football in the South is different. It's way different.
Yes.
You know, our mindset is different. Like people, they look at how big we are. We got little kids, little dudes in high school that's gonna run the ball and run people over and take helmets off.
Okay. So you say they got a different mindset in the South.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, we got some killers up here too. But guess what? They trying to go to school. They trying to go to school in the South because it's warm. It's cold. It's cold up here. It's all good in August and September, but boy, right around October, boy, it gets interesting. Yeah, man. But I'm telling you right now, we're very impressed here at the Diamond Report with you and what you're doing down there in Texas. My thing is keep your head right, keep everything you're doing, and keep God first. Hey, man, keep God first, and we're definitely going to be looking at you, okay? We definitely going to be looking at you and seeing exactly what you got going on, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, what are your grades like right now?
Straight A's. A lot of people just be saying that. I'm actually a straight A student.
So you're a straight A student.
Yes, sir.
Straight A student, 4.0. Okay.
Sir.
Now for all the kids out there that are gonna be watching this, Legend Bey is the example of what you want. You want to take all the excuses away from coaches not recruiting you. Okay? That's a big deal, because I'm gonna tell you why. High school kids are at a disadvantage right now. That transfer portal is killing high school kids right now. So coaches are looking for a reason not to recruit high school kids. You got a 4.0. You're talented on the field. You're a good kid off the field. You're taking all the excuses away. So you are a true example for what kids should be looking at. You take your academics just as serious as you take your athletics. So in that regard, we're very proud of you. And and you keep up that hard and good work on and off the field. What are some of your goals that you're looking at going into next season? What would you like to accomplish as a team goal and as an individual goal? What would you like to see yourself do next year?
As a team goal, I want us to all be focused and be able to keep each other like if you like corrective criticism, I want all of us to be able to take that. So like if somebody tell you something, just do it. You ain't gotta say nothing back. It's like the best response is no response. You don't have to keep going. You don't have to keep going back and forth with somebody. You know, because they saying it because they want you to be great.
There you go.
You know,
man, you said something when you said something. You just said something right there. That's the thing with me being a coach. That's a pet peeve of mine. Is when I'm coaching a kid up and they steady want to talk word for word with you. That'll get you so far on the end of the bench you'll think the game is a rumor. And that's one of the things that people have to look at. And as a kid, when a coach comes to a school to recruit you, they already know you can play ball, okay, or they wouldn't be there. They're only asking coaches 2 questions when they come in the door. How's his grades and is he coachable? You check both of those boxes. You got a 4.0 and you're a coachable kid. Most kids are not going to say what you just said. They're not going to say, hey, man, we need to be more coachable, all that. It's not going to come out of kids' mouth. You just impressed a lot of college coaches right there with your character right there, because you have to be coachable when you get to college. Because believe me, the same person that's recruiting you not going to be the same person that's coaching you, you know. Yeah. And you got to be able to be coachable. So that's a good thing as a team goal, to have your teammates listen and get better. Now, as a personal goal, what you want to do?
I want to be able to throw the ball more and get better at reading defenses, because football is not hard. You know, it's just people make it hard because they don't want to put the effort in. Like when you don't put the effort in, it's hard. But like if you put the effort in, it's football. You know.
There you go. There you go. So you want to be able to throw more. You know you can run that thing. You know.
Yes, sir.
You know you remind me of somebody. I'm gonna give you high praise right now. Okay. A lot of people, you know, are gonna say, "Oh man, they you tripping." No, I'm serious. I've been around football a long time. And the way you read defenses right now and the way you take off, you look like a young Lamar Jackson.
Sir, thank you.
And I'm watching you, I'm watching your rhythm, and I'm telling you, just keep working on your craft. Working on your craft. I heard you say the word, I want to throw the ball more. So you already know what one of your strengths are. You're the number 7 dual threat quarterback in the country. But what you're trying to do, and I'm looking at that look in your eyes, boy, I love that look. You got that look in your eyes like I'm tired of people saying I'm a dual threat, like I can't throw the ball. So I'm going to throw these people I can throw the ball too. I'm about right.
Yes, sir.
I already know, man, because I've seen some of the throws you made. You're pretty accurate. But a lot of people see how fast you are and see how quick you take off. I mean, you leaving some kids in the secondary. I'll put it to you this way. I saw you pull away from some kids that are running 10.6s and 10.5s in the 100-meter, and you were pulling away from them going into the end zone. So the thing is, a lot of that stuff you have, you can't coach. Me as a coach, I understand there's some things I'm gonna get you better, but there's some things that God gave to you. You're God gifted. You're God gifted, and that's why I like to hear you talk about how you're putting God first, because there's gonna be a lot of obstacles in your way. But as long as you keep God first and keep your head on straight, you'll be okay. And you mentioned some of your support system. Your mother and your older brother being your support system. Being in Texas, you may see some kids that may not have that support system that you have. How important do you think that support system that you have that is attributed to your success on and off the field?
I feel like having the people that I have is like a big part of the game, because like, you know, sometimes you don't want to go work out like at all. Like you don't want to do anything. Like you just want to stay in the house and just sit around and eat. But you have to get up. So the people that I have, they're gonna tell me, why are you doing that? That's not right. Like I'm gonna listen to it because I know where they're trying to get me to go. So they're gonna tell me that's not right. You're not supposed to be doing that. So I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna do it the right way. Because as a quarterback, you got to make your bed, you got to take the trash out, you got to do everything the right way. You know.
There you go. There you go. And we just had a famous coach in college football retired, Nick Saban, and he talks about accountability a lot in his speeches. Talks about accountability. Do you feel, as the quarterback of a football team, that when you see one of your teammates acting up in school or doing something they're not supposed to be doing, are you that guy that goes to them and say, "Hey man, you need to cool out. We got things we need to do, and you're not doing things right"? Are you that guy?
Yes, sir, I am that guy.
Yeah. And a lot of times people look for the quarterback to be that guy. People look for the quarterback to be that leader. And this is a FYI. Don't let nobody knock you off your square to keep you from being that leader, that type of leader.
Yes, sir.
Remember, doing the right thing is not always going to be popular. Okay?
Yeah.
But doing the right thing, just like you said at the beginning of this interview, not me, you. You said doing the right thing will get you what? That bag.
Sure.
And that bag will come for you eventually. A lot of kids are chasing that bag instead of chasing the education. So my question to you is, have you thought about what you're going to major in college?
Yes, sir. It's either engineering or sports medicine.
You plan on being something like a doctor. Okay.
Sure.
Sports medicine or engineering. What type of engineering you think you want to go into?
I don't know. I like the way, I used to play with paper airplanes a lot, so I like airplanes and all type of stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, aeronautical. Okay. All right. I like to hear stuff. And the way that door just flew off that plane, we might need you. We might need you to redesign something because I couldn't have been on that. It might keep me off a plane for about a couple of days. Hey, I don't know. I might not be on a plane for a while. Hey, well, those are good goals, man. Those are good goals. I'm gonna tell you what. I was impressed with you before we had this conversation, but I'm really impressed now. When I talk to college coaches throughout my journey, Legend Bey will be one of the first kids I bring up. And listen to what I'm about to tell you. It has nothing to do with football. I know you can play football. You are the type of kids that coaches look for to put on their team. Your head is on straight. And look, let's just be honest here. I just said it a minute ago. That transfer portal is something else. Portal is something else. So you high school kids are at a disadvantage. You are putting yourself at a great advantage because you're mature beyond your years. I'm listening to somebody. I've done a lot of these interviews. I'm not hearing that a lot from a 15 or 16-year-old young man and young woman. So kudos to you and kudos to your support system for keeping your head on straight and keeping you where you need to be. Because right now you're about to enter a pivotal time where you always heard this term, and if you haven't, you're about to hear it right now. Junior year to shine, senior year to sign. So you're going into your junior year. This is when you're going to get a lot more attention. A lot more. When those schools come through your school, they're going to be looking for Legend Bey and a few other kids from over there in Mosquito. So you understand there's going to be a lot of pressure on you. But guess what? You mature. As the old folks used to tell me, you've been here before. So, because some of the stuff you saying kids your age don't say. Okay, so I told you, I'm taking a new respect for you after this conversation, this interview we're having. Okay, so I want you to keep your head on straight, keep doing what you're doing. And if you don't mind, I want to have you on during the season. Is that okay?
And it's fine.
Hey man, I want to have you on during the season. I want to do a lot of things with you, man. I want to keep in touch with you. I want to make sure everything's straight. And remember, you got your support system now. But if you want to lean on somebody a little bit, you can always call Coach JJ, and I'll give you the insight on some things and let you know what's going on.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right.
Sir.
You got any? You know what? I want to know something else from you. I've been letting a lot of kids do this. Everyone knows about this 5-star quarterback that I'm talking to right here, Legend Bey. Do you got any other teammates on your team that's making some noise that you want to let the country know about?
Yes, sir. We got best safety in the nation, Markel Ford. We got a nice running back. He ain't tall, but he gonna make some clap. We got Levon
Okay.
Moore. We got some nice corners. We got CJ Wills. We got Juice Williams, Jace Williams, and we got Deuce Gilbert. He real
Okay.
nice. He a
All
corner.
right.
He in my class, and Markel is too, and Levon. And then we got a D lineman named Juicy. He a dog. We got a lot of weapons. We got a 5-star left tackle, Lamont Rogers.
Juicy. Hey, anybody that answers to the name Juicy, he can play a little football.
Yes, sir.
Anybody? Hey, we got a kid up here named Doodoo, and I said if you answer to that name, you can play a little football. you play a little football. You answer to it and like it. When you got nicknames like that, well, man. Hey, I've enjoyed talking to you. I've enjoyed you. Hey, and we will be having you on the Diamond Report again here soon because I just like talking to you. I like the conversation, and you are a true student athlete and a true role model for a lot of these young kids out here, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, and here at the Diamond Report, we're very proud of you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you for coming on. Hey, and have a beautiful day.
You too. Stay blessed.
All right, you do the same.
Of course.
All right, man. We just had Legend Bey on the Diamond Report. Hey, man, that young man got it going on, man. That young man has it going on. And remember, this report has been live on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. We went live. And after the show, it will be on YouTube. You can catch the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Yes, we're on all those platforms. Again, man, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and coming in and checking us out. Every week, we will have a coach or a top-notch athlete here on the Diamond Report. And man, I just like to thank you guys for coming in and enjoying that conversation with the number 7 quarterback in the class of 2026, Legend Bey. Kid has his head on straight, talking about putting God first. I love it. And thank you all for tuning in. God bless you. And remember, every day you get better or worse. You never stay the same. And remember, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are on the menu. May God bless you. May God keep you. And thank you for tuning in to the Diamond Report.